Welcome to Alpha Society. My name is Michael, and this is where we talk about all things manly, manhood, fatherhood, all the cool things. Today, I'm talking about a manly tool, the Tomahawk. The Tomahawk is a very manly tool. I think this is the best edged weapon ever designed by man, as well as very useful on lots of other functions. I use the dull end, or the pointed end here, for breaking up dirt and sod in the garden. It's very effective for that. It's designed to punch through armor though. Back in the day when tomahawks were designed, it was designed to punch through armor, hides, anything tough and tough to punch through, as well as bone and all kinds of other things like that. Crazy stuff. And obviously the axe edge is an axe edge. I use this for chopping kindling. I use it for cutting small trees. I use it for limbing trees. I use it for a lot of different things. But I have my handle here wrapped in cordage and 550 cord for a really good grip, a really good purchase on it. These can also be thrown. You can practice throwing them for fun. It's a lot of fun to practice throwing a tomahawk. You know, set up a good stump or something like that. Don't throw it into a live tree because you'll damage it, and then your trees will just die. They could fall on your house, whatever. We don't want that kind of stuff, right? No. So get a good stump or something like that to throw this stuff into, some dead, a pile of dead wood or something like that, firewood. The stumps, big stumps. But have one of these things. It's a good manly tool to have in your manly arsenal of cool things. So this is a SOG tomahawk, S-O-G. It is not the best tomahawk. It is bolted. The metal is bolted into a fiberglass handle. So this is a weak point. It can break, but I've thrown this tomahawk hundreds of times, and I've chopped wood with it. I've limbed trees. I've cut down trees. I've cut down way bigger trees than I should be with a tiny little thing like this. I should have had a proper tool, which is an axe. But these things are very capable. Keep them sharp. Take care of them. This is almost pocket knife sharp. I like having a sharp tomahawk. This edge here, this isn't sharp. This is not sharpened. It's dull, but it's for punching through. Like I said, busting up ground, stuff like that. It's a fun activity. You can go out with the boys and you can practice throwing your tomahawks, but do it safely. Make sure that, because these things, make sure you're far enough away, because sometimes these things will bounce back. They'll fling off to the side. Make sure you're in a safe environment, that the areas on both sides are safe, the area beyond it is safe. Kind of like if you're operating a firearm. You got to make sure of all these safety requirements. But this can be a very fun tool to practice with. Teach young boys how to chop wood with it, how to chop kindling safely with your fingers out of the way. Basically what you do with kindling, if you're going to start it, you get a little piece of kindling, you hold it down, you just kind of tap this in, and that's what's nice about having a sharp front blade also, is tap it in, it sticks. And then all you do is just kind of take it in, you tap this with the wood. You stick this into the wood so the wood is stuck onto it, and then you tap the whole wood into the ground on a hard surface, and it splits down through the wood, creating smaller pieces, which is kindling. So this is something you can go out with the boys and have fun with. It's a manly activity. You can act like Vikings. You can be out throwing your tomahawks and stuff like that. It's also a viable self-defense weapon. If you're ever in a situation, God forbid, that you have to defend yourself, you could defend yourself with a tomahawk. Native Americans use these things to great effect for a long period of time. I'm not exactly sure the time frame, but like I said, this is SOG tomahawk. It's a decent option. It's not that expensive. I think they're under $40, or maybe, actually no, I think they're about $50. But they make one-piece metal tomahawks. They make traditional style tomahawks with wood handles. Make some really cool ones. There's custom tomahawks. There's all different kinds of tomahawks out there. This is a very cool, fun, manly activity you can do with young men or with your buddies. Have everybody get a tomahawk. Go out and practice throwing it. Do some manly bonding and stuff like that. It'd be a good opportunity for manly bonding and some discussions about manhood and the importance of it nowadays. And some of the things that's important about being a man, like being a good father, setting the example for others, being positive role model. So think about this. Get a tomahawk. Get some young man or young boy. Go out and have some fun, or grab your buddies. Go out into the woods, find a safe place, and practice with your tomahawks. It can be a fun, manly activity. So thank you guys for being here so much. I really appreciate it. If anybody's here yet, the channel's brand new. I don't know if anybody's seen these videos yet, but I'm gonna keep plugging away because I love this topic. I think it's a lot of fun. We're gonna do a lot of fun things on this channel. This is one of the cool things that you can do as a man. Bring the women along too. It's not just a manly activity. I'm just trying to focus on, teaching young men, young boys, how to become real men, good men, assets to society. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.